Got about halfway through an article, and I don't know, would it be appropriate to read any of it, or should we move on and look at?
A little snippet,
Paragraph,
a taster,
a paragraph,
yeah.
Well, it's the first paragraph is 3 lines long, so that won't be too difficult.
We might ask for a second one.
And title as well.
Water is called sources. Water has been slowly spelling out the shape of the Little Ouse Valley for thousands of years, very slowly, for hundreds of thousands. It writes in the soil and beds of clay, sand, gravel and peat, and in the liquors of living things. Water is the source of it. Whence no man knows the roots of them run. We guess Indo-European, so at least as old as the Bronze Age reference. Perhaps it shares a root with Wusan, meaning juice or ooze reference. No doubt the sound has rounded over time like the slopes of a valley side as it softens, more gently contoured under the influence of rain and frost, but it remains the same sinusoidal curving frontier between earth and heaven. Water is a noun. It is a fluid mineral with mass. It seeks low places where it insists, mirroring the sky. It fills valley floors and, deeper still, invests the chalk bedrock to create a prodigious aquifer which is a blessing to both counties. It joins soil fissures and pores, runnels and rivulets, land drains and ditches, brooks and streams, plants and animals in one three-dimensional web of chilly thought. Water acts as a verb, a process, a catalyst. It is the yeast that makes peat bogs rise. It dissolves minerals and bodily carries them off. It takes spiritual form as mist and fog. Water freezes and splits, flint. It doodles frosty ferns on stones and windows, beguiles the imaginative into thinking Jack may have something to say. Like energy, water in the landscape is infinite becoming, neither created nor destroyed, just shifting form. One never steps into the same river twice, reference, nor fog nor rainfall for that matter. The headwaters of the Little Ouse are infinitely many, a living web of water invested in the land and living things. Valleys are their collecting place, a sump into which they seep, trickle and flow, a starting circumstance on their way to ocean. Little Ouse is twinned with Waveney. The low col of Lopham Ford is a dendritic coronal suture, where their heads are joined. Their thoughts are water, and, collected, they create 2 nameable rivers. Sadly, drainage has deprived the valley of its most elaborate thoughts. The intricate possibilities of a diverse flora have become increasingly narrowed into tedious probabilities. River channelization has simplified these thoughts and made them controllable. Pollution has made many of them uncouth. Peat shrinks from the roots of alder trees. Yellow ochre flares in ditches and pools. Nettle and hemlock overwhelm the river banks. A latter-day William Blake might well observe that the precious imagination of the Holocene Valley has been handed over for brutal schooling in the Anthropocene. Thankfully, ecological restoration is reflooding the valley's memory.